Hey guys, Dr. Nathan Thompson here, author of Transformation 28 and creator of the T28 Challenge, and I'm here today with your 5-minute food for thought. Today I'm going to talk about sleep, specifically the 4 things that you can do right now to improve your sleep. And when you improve your sleep, you help to improve your hormones, and you help to reduce stress, you help to reduce anxiety. Now listen, there's a lot of people today that are struggling with their sleep, and the reason why I know that is one of the leading medications that are prescribed in adults today is for sleep. Now, while those medications may knock you unconscious, there's a really big difference between being unconscious and actually having restorative sleep. So I want to talk today about the 4 things that you can do in order to start improving restorative sleep. So number 1, the first thing that you can do is get more sleep. Dr. Nate, that's way too simple, and it is. But one of the problems that are facing a lot of people today is that you're just not getting enough sleep. And so what research shows is that adults should be getting a minimum of 7 hours of sleep every single night, with some people getting maybe 8 to 8.5 to 9 hours of sleep. So number 1, you need to be getting more sleep. And specifically, a majority of your sleep should actually happen and take place before 2 a.m. in the morning. Now, if you're getting most of your sleep after 2 a.m., that tends to mess with your hormones, specifically cortisol. And that's something that you don't want to start messing with. Number 2, the second thing you can do in order to improve your sleep is decrease the amount of exposure to light that you're receiving an hour before you go to sleep. And what that means is that once you are ready to go to bed, that last hour that you are awake, you want to completely not expose yourself to the TV or expose yourself to your smartphone. Both of these things emit light, and it's very, very hard that when the brain is receiving light for the brain to actually start shutting down and getting ready for sleep. Now, if you're someone who is always on your iPhone or on your Android phone, one of the things that you can do and set on your phone is you can actually put it onto night mode and set that to do that at a particular time. So I know on my phone at about 6 o'clock it's automatically set to night mode, and what that does is that filters out the emission of blue light, which typically makes the brain actually wake up. So number 2, limit the exposure to light. Now when you're actually sleeping, the other thing you should do is sleep in a 100% completely dark room. This means no night lights, no phone that's actually on, or your alarm clock within view of your eyes. The third thing that you can do too that has helped so many people is actually getting the right types of supplements. Now, instead of taking medication, there are supplements out there that will help improve the brain's ability to be able to sleep. Now, if you're someone who actually struggles with getting to sleep at night, there's a specific supplement that contains GABA, or gamma-aminobutyric acid. GABA is a inhibitory neurotransmitter that helps to calm and helps to settle down the brain. And typically if you start taking that a few hours before you go to bed, you'll start to notice within a few weeks that your sleep will become much, much better. Now for those of you who may fall asleep but you wake up a lot during the night, one of the things that can help you is called 5-hydroxytryptophan, or 5-HTP. Now 5-HTP is actually the precursor to serotonin. And you know that serotonin is your happy hormone, but a lot of people don't know that serotonin is also the hormone that allows you to be able to stay asleep. There's a lot of things out there that deplete your body of neurotransmitters, specifically serotonin. Now, if you're someone who you may fall asleep, but you have a heck of a time trying to get up in the morning, and you feel like you need a coffee IV just to get back to the point of tired, there's also other things like adrenal energy that have target supplements to actually go into the adrenals and help to increase things like dopamine, which is actually one of the hormones that help you with energy and also helps you with motivation. Now, number 4, and the most important thing, is actually correcting the spine and correcting the nerve system. And the reason why I say that is that when you look at the spine, your spine is actually the powerhouse for your brain. And so proper motion, proper movement of the spine actually helps to make the brain healthier and to reduce stress hormones. And if your stress hormones, specifically cortisol, are out of whack, you will always have a hard time with energy. You will always have a hard time with sleep. And in fact, the number one thing that people notice when they start correcting their spine, correcting their nervous system, isn't even that pain starts to go away. The first thing that they notice is that their body begins to relax and begins to go in a relaxed state versus a stress state. And so what happens very quickly is that sleep starts to improve, digestion improves as well, and they get just a general sense of being way more relaxed. And what that means is that your stress hormones are actually starting to normalize, which is what you need to do in order for proper immune system function, proper healing inside of the body, proper digestion, and proper absorption, and to get proper sleep. Those are the 4 things that you can do in order to improve your sleep. And just remember, the greatest doctor in the world lives inside of you. So start becoming your own physician. Start tapping into that power that's in there, that allows you to be able to heal and function without drugs, without medication. The greatest doctor in the world is already inside of you. So I hope you found this informative. And if you know someone who is struggling with sleep, make sure that you share this page with them, and make sure that you like this too if you found this enjoyable. This is your 5-minute food for thought. I'm Dr. Nathan Thompson, and we will see you next week. And by the way, if there's any other health topic that you want to know about, just leave it in the comments below, and eventually, I promise, I'll get to it. Be well, and we'll see you next week.